Jerry.
What's up, my man? Do you want it straight up and down like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Good, Joe.
I'm doing fine. I went to South Korea and my sleeping order just became so terrible, and I start to sleep in the morning, and um, you know what time I woke up?
What
2
time?
minutes before our podcast time.
That's funny.
So how are you doing? You look good.
Good.
You look big.
Yeah, well, I'm trying.
And this is only beginning.
That's it. Still got 2 months.
Yeah. And how is your form so far? Is it already better than August form or
Better than what?
August form, the Orlando form?
Oh yeah. I'm stronger and better than I was in Orlando.
But then how come you won that dominantly?
Well, I think
Stylistic, you were bad for Alex.
well, I don't know if it was just stylistically because he was definitely strong, and he tried to go outside, he tried to go inside, and the third match, I think, just it didn't really go any direction, just my direction. But I think I was just ready that day. I was so pumped that it was in the United States, and I fed off the crowd and the atmosphere, and I just was so excited to be able to compete in the United States that I think that was extra energy that helped me get through.
So that really made difference.
I think so.
Do you think that Alex made mistake with his strategy?
Well, I think he came in ready. You know, there was no question he was strong. I just think that I came in a little bit more prepared. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Alex because Alex is a great opponent and a great person, right? But I just I knew that I had to redeem myself from the previous match when I was sick, and wanted to make sure there was no question. And that was my goal. My goal was to win the way that I won.
Do you? No. What I meant is that the way that he set up an arm wrestle against you. Do you think that it was mistake? Like, do you think that he should do his own style instead of? I saw him some like close inside, to you.
Yeah, he tried
And
to come in. He tried to come in real close, which I was shocked that he was going to try to come that close, but I didn't care what way he was coming. I was ready for whichever way he was going to go because I was unsure going into that match if he was going to try to emulate what Hermes did or if he was going to try to do what he does. And so I was just ready for whichever thing that he was going to throw at me. And then when I saw him come in and shoulders were right next to each other, I said, okay, it's just going to be a battle of power. And I knew I had more power.
Yeah. But did you feel relief or more nervous when he was coming in? Like,
no, I was confident no matter what way he came. I was confident. And I think that him coming in the inside and close just made it, my confidence level a little bit higher.
Oh, higher, yeah, okay. This is what I meant. Like, because like there has been times that like people thought that coming in like was the way to beat you, and so like that's why I asked you if you were nervous because maybe something different was coming.
Yeah, no,
Because
I mean,
We saw Alex doing shoulder press against Morozov with left arm. I'm sure you watched those matches,
Yep.
and yeah, um, but it seemed like it didn't work.
Yeah. No. No. I agree. Like I said, I didn't know which way he was going to actually go. All I cared about was I was going to be ready, whether it was going to be inside or outside. He was just going to come in close, or he was going to back up, and try to take me around. But either way,
Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah. Okay, now I said this before as well, but right now you don't look normal, Jerry. Right now, what I am seeing there, you look huge, seriously
oh,
already. And I remember that we had a podcast after your um, Alex match, and you said you will be at least 10 or 15% stronger than the time that you pull Alex. Do you still believe that way?
yeah, I'm already stronger than when I came in with Alex. I'm
Mm-hmm.
already much stronger. I'm ahead of where I projected myself.
Mm-hmm. 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 Is that because you are right now in your best shape of your life, or you were not as good as you wanted for the Alex match?
Um, well, I was prepared for Alex's match, and I think just now I'm stronger than I was then because I'm trying to put more weight on and muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And
I see that. I see that you look huge. I mean,
maybe it's the
either
camera lighting.
I still no, the lighting is different thing, but I see the size as well. You know,
Yeah.
like I because your head looks right now very small compared to your body. I mean, not very small, but smaller than before. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So people are
I
asking
think
that
I'll take that as a compliment.
no, no, it is compliment because it just like since your head is not gonna get smaller, it means that your body got bigger, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My
What's your weight
the
right now?
body's definitely bigger,
Yeah.
and I changed up the way that I work out, and not not huge, but just I'm trying to do different lifts and different progressively go higher in weight each week. So
Yeah.
uh,
What are you now? 320, 315, 320,
3 and a quarter, right? So
350.
325, and
Oh, okay.
so I need to put
325.
more.
Yeah.
I need to put some more weight on now, right? But in the words of what Hermes, you want it to be quality weight. So
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'll take the
Yeah.
gain slow.
But you
Uh,
look lean. You look lean. For
yeah, yeah, yeah,
325, you don't look like you have too much water on you. You look lean.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Strong.
see that your shoulder line and everything. I know you are under the light. You know
Yeah,
how to use the light well, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this is the best shape I have seen you during this East versus West matches. Yeah.
yeah. I'll be in the best shape when that match happens, and so
Mm-hmm.
because in 2 more months I'll have plenty of time to just put some more weight on, put some size on, and still try to stay somewhat lean. The problem I was cutting out a lot of fatty foods and shitty food, but then I was starting to lose weight, so
Mm-hmm.
I threw that food back in. So we'll
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we'll
Mm-hmm.
see.
Yeah, yeah. And do you expect your opponent, Levan, how to say? Do you expect him to pull against you in the way that
Um,
he always pulls, or do you think that he will try something different?
I think he's got to be pretty confident the way that he competes, but I think he's going to try to make sure that he stays out of allowing me to get in my lane. But I
How
don't
how will he
envision.
do that? How
I'm
do you
sorry.
think that he will? How do you think that he will try to do that? In which way?
Well, I think he's going to come a little bit lower with his hand. I think he's going to try to, block me from being able to get into my lane.
You think
Um,
he will try that way?
I think so.
Oh, okay. So
I
you
don't
don't
envision
think
that.
that he will
I don't
go
think he's
out?
going to try to go inside with me. I just think he's going to try to block me from being able to jump into my shoulder roll. But
Uh-huh.
I'm working on a few things, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I I I I will tell you one thing that I talked with Levan, and I'm not going to tell you what we talk. You understand? But he takes you very seriously.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he takes you very seriously. Yeah, yeah. And you are type of guy that if your opponent makes mistake, you can make them pay bitterly. You are a real deal. Either they need to do very good homework and have enough power to apply that plan. Otherwise, they will learn something that day, and they won't be able to fix it again. That day they will not be able to fix it. They will need another day for that. Yeah.
Well, obviously, it's going to come down to who makes mistakes, right? And I uh, I got to limit the amount of mistakes I make and capitalize on any mistake that he makes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are. I will tell you something. I think that you have advantage against almost anyone when you pull, because they are pulling against someone that they have never pulled before, and then you are pulling against, especially the outside pullers that you have pulled thousands of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you are experienced. You are experienced. A few times, people found a way to beat you, but looks like you also learned from there and then got better so that you wouldn't make that mistake. But I will tell you something. Um, if you beat Levan, okay, sorry, I should say when, right? Not
If
if. Like
cut
this
that
is
word out of
how
your vocabulary.
you pull many times here, and every time before the match I said if, and then you corrected me when.
This
Um,
is true. You gotta
yeah,
visualize it, right? I mean, if you don't see yourself winning, why show up?
yeah. And so, but since this time you didn't correct me. Before you were correcting me in
I'm
zero
waiting.
point 0.5 seconds. This time I corrected myself. How come is that? Is that lack of confidence, Jerry, or
No
no?
lack of confidence. I'm going in full hearted that the intent is I'm going to win, right? And I know it'll be probably one of the toughest matches I've ever had, but I got to
Listen. What did you just say? Toughest, one of the toughest match you ever had.
one of.
One of them. But listen, do you believe that match to be one of your toughest matches and you losing?
No, no. If you look back, right, historically, any of my long matches and my tough
Hmm.
matches, I came out the victor. Listen, I know you're like the encyclopedia, but the there's very few times that I was in a long match that I lost. I've
Yeah,
won way more than I've lost.
yeah. Although that's for sure. I can say that your ratio would be 95 to 5. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, if not better. Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, yeah. You look. Yeah, people are saying that. People says that you look massive. Yeah,
Well,
and
you got
imagine
you.
that they still have like 2 more months.
Yeah. I want to be able to in 2 months. I want to be able to throw another 15 pounds on, and so if I can put 15 more pounds on, come in around 340. That'll be the heaviest I've ever been.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think usually your heaviest is around 330. You know,
Yep.
and yeah, and I'm telling you, you don't look like water weight. You look really, yeah, good, like almost
Yeah.
ripped. This is what I see. Yeah, we will see. We will see how that match will go, but. Um, I was just thinking, whenever you look at how to say social media, especially before the Alex Purdue match,
Hmm.
like a lot of people didn't give you credit. Like every time you are like ranked up there, third, fourth, people were like, "What's Jerry doing there? And what's Jerry doing that?" And then I reminded them, this guy beat Gennady. This guy beat Georgi Svetko, and you are
Hmm.
asking me what is he doing there? And when you also pull Alex, and Hermes said that, Engin, yeah, I need to pull Jerry again. Like obviously he was
Hmm.
not 100% of himself, when we pull. But after Alex match, the things kind of change. Right now, people are like, okay, what did he do to Alex? Like what he did to Alex was impressive, and now people are not underestimating him. But for sure, top athletes, they don't underestimate you.
Right.
Yeah, because they know how dangerous you are, and also I can see that Levan doesn't underestimate you, just because Levan is such a dominant guy, but I think he's taking you very seriously. Yeah,
Good. I I want to be taken serious. I want it to be a great match, and I think
yeah,
the longer the match goes, the more it's in my favor.
yeah, and it is best of seven. Yeah, 4 rounds. Yeah, I think it will be incredible. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Levan got his visa. Everything is ready. And time is coming,
Did we
and we will
did we
see.
decide on? Is it definitely going to be Vegas?
No, it's not decided yet. They are still looking. They are still looking. This is what I have heard.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It will be in a nice place, and I believe that there will be minimum 1,500 people. And
Yeah.
imagine that an American guy for a super heavyweight world title, and this is the first time Levan Saginashvili in US. I think that the venue will be like moving. So I can't imagine the atmosphere. I can't imagine the support you will have on that day there. Yeah,
Yeah. That's going to be super helpful for me.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Listen, I will tell you something. Some people likes that kind of support. Some people feels too much pressure. You understand? Because of
Yeah.
that, they can't really focus because of so much pressure. You understand? But look,
Yeah.
obviously, you Americans like that for sure. Yeah, that is what. Like how long I competed in US. Like I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
there for like many years, 6 years, and I kind of felt stronger when I was there alone. Like every time I go to an event, American event, there are 200 Americans and one Turkish guy. Referees are
Yeah.
American, crowd is American. All the support goes to my opponents. But it kind of made me stronger. You understand? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
But
agree. But you always did well. So
yeah, 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 yeah. You don't have the video of our match, right, with you at the World Trade Center?
no, no, I don't think so.
You don't have,
Right?
right?
Do you?
Yeah. No, I wish I had it. Yeah, it would be good
I have the
memory.
trophy though.
Yeah, yeah, I have the trophy as well. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And at that time, you were already heavyweight world champion from
Yeah.
Virginia,
Yep.
and I was 143 world champion. Yeah. Anyways, Jerry. Yeah. Would you? Do you have any? Before we go to the predictions for the East versus West 15, do
Yeah.
you have any message? We will have you and Levan in the same podcast as well, but let the time right now, each of you separately, and then when the time comes, maybe you guys come together. And any message to Levan? Anything you want to say?
No, just bring the best version of yourself that comes in, and make sure at least one of the matches go inside with me.
After you made him 4-0, and then you want to try the last matches with him?
Yeah, yeah. We'll after I've already established the win, just
Uh-huh.
go inside. I wanna see what he's got inside.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, is it true that you got a bit hurt before Alex match?
I got what?
A bit hurt in the elbow before?
Yeah, well, I was overtraining and I end up taking the 2 weeks off before the match. I went down and I got a cortisone shot.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
And you rested 3 weeks?
yeah,
I will tell you something. Normally, how long would you rest?
about a week and a half.
But it looks like I will tell you something. If you had very long training session,
Yeah.
like months you have been training, trust me, taking 3 weeks off is
Yeah,
not
I
a
just
bad idea.
no, because I'll tell you, as we get older, right,
Yeah, we
and
need
you're
longer
trying to
time.
train at a high level,
Yeah.
the body's taken a pounding our entire life, and then doing the heavy weights and then putting the time in practice, it's just it takes a toll on the body. And
Hmm.
I think you're absolutely right. I think you need a little bit more time off. And but I had messed up my elbow from practicing so much because I was using bands and then letting people go and hit me and bring me in
Yeah,
positions
yeah,
that I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
normally get in. So I would get like way down here, let them throw their whole body on, and I would just try to rip right through them. And in doing that, like I said, I screwed my elbow up. And
yeah. You be
but
careful. Don't do the same mistake. You don't want
no, no,
to.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm cautious.
If I were you, I would be more confident. I wouldn't really like have doubts and say I need to push more and more and more.
Yeah,
After you reach to a certain point, I don't think that you will get like even 2% stronger. After some time. Like
yeah.
last 3 weeks, how much stronger can you get? I think
No,
last 3 weeks you can get only stronger by being healthier.
yeah. I think the only thing I want to focus on the last few weeks will be staying uh like stretched out and then not become too tight. And then work on lighter weights. So no injuries, no nothing.
Yeah. See, look at normally people were like people would be disrespecting you. You understand? Not in a personal way, but they are like you cannot do it. Like who is Jerry? You understand to do something to Levan. But right now, whenever I see that um, a lot of people are like supporting you. And one guy says that Jerry is carrying USA on his back. Hey, listen, I'm sure that that means a ton to you to hear such a comment.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And the intent is I want to make the US proud. I want to, go over there and do what hasn't been done. And to be able to do it on US soil is going to be amazing. And
Hmm.
so I don't want to let anyone down. And I'm sure the majority of the world is rooting the other way, or picking the other way as a winner, which is fine because historically I've always come in as an underdog. And
Hmm.
but I plan on giving it a 100+%. And if
You better.
oh no, that's the goal. I mean, I'm putting the work in, I'm putting the effort in, right? And
Yeah, 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 yeah.
so it's going to be, when it comes to that table, it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be a war, right? And when it's a war, if I can get into a war, it's I feel super confident, right? But
Yeah.
I'm not going to go in overconfident. I'm going to go in, with my mindset, my game plan, and just do what I do, and then be able to hit him with everything I've got, and then see if
Uh-huh.
he's going to be capable of stopping me. And if he is, and it's a slow stop, and it becomes a long match, the percentage goes way up, right? For me.
Hmm. One guy is asking, will we see 160 kilo Jerry? Probably not 160 kilo Jerry, but probably 155 kilo Jerry, and I
Mhm.
think it is a lot because you don't have any. Um,
The
see,
the key for me is going to be
I was reading the comments, and then to
yeah.
ask you the comments, and this one idiot saying classic Engin ignoring his guests, and this guy, boom, goes from this channel because idiot, I don't need idiot. I need high level of IQ on the.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Pauline says that let's go Jerry, and Daniel Axelson says let's go Big Daddy, and one guy Philip says Jerry we live in the same state, and Pulseo TV says Jerry looks leaner and bigger. Look at those shoulders. One guy says, do you have pain inside or outside of your elbow?
The pain that I got is inside the elbow, and it's from the way I practice and the way I train and the way I pulled for years and years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, so let's little bit talk about the upcoming event. Did you see the cards of the East versus 15?
I did. I did.
What do you
Another
think?
great match. Good job, Engen. Right? You always put
You
together.
like it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You did a great
that's
job.
good. That's good. That's good. Um, okay, there is one super chat. Let me read from here before I miss it. Sorry about it. Um, okay. Mishref. Thank you for your super chat. Jerry42. All the best. Jerry, just concentrate on the go speed. On the go, the speed and timing. Everything else should go okay. Give everything you got.
I agree with you. I think I got to be explosive and I got to be super strong.
Yeah. Um, Brian Burzynski Engin, where is your pronation at? It's on the same place. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, it's about it's about 65%, my friend. Yeah, yeah. People are sending you support. Ibrahim says Gennady said Jerry has no chance. How does Jerry feel about that? Gennady said Jerry, if he wins one round, Levan won't lose the same way again. I don't exactly understand, but he says that Gennady said that you have no chance against Levan. I think this is something that you would answer to Gennady.
Yeah. Well, uh, I like Gennady, but I think that if I had one of my countrymen going against someone else, I'm going to support my countrymen too. I always
Yeah.
support anyone from the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be rude if he thought I was going to beat him or said it out publicly that I was going to beat him, knowing that they're from the same country. So
Mm-hmm.
he can say whatever he wants, but let's remember, I beat Gennady. So
Mm-hmm.
if he thinks I can't beat him, then he's just admitting that he can't beat him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, and let's try to. Okay, I'm opening. Okay, the matches that you don't know well enough, you don't have to. I mean,
Yeah.
because you will say you are not familiar. Yeah, but let's start from the beginning. Irina Gladkaya, Brigitta Ivanfi. Brigitta Ivanfi from Hungary, a world champion, armwrestler, world champion, and Irina Gladkaya is also world champion.
Yep.
Um, any prediction about?
I'd I'd be totally guessing, but I think it should be a good match, and
Hmm.
but I wouldn't be able to guess who was going to win.
Okay, okay. And right now we have Azat from Armenia and Daniel from Kazakhstan. One is current 70 kilo world champion. The other one is current 75 kilo world champion. Azat was gonna pull against Hunter, but Hunter had to cancel because of some health problems, and he
Yeah.
says he will be back. And so the same thing. You don't know much about them.
Well, no, I like that Daniel dude, right, from
Oh, Daniel, you
Kazakhstan.
follow him?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I like him, right? So I'll I'll go with him.
Okay, okay. And do you follow Nugo Shikadze, the guy who just beat Rob Vision Jr.?
I saw that, right, and
Yeah,
I mean, dude looks strong, right? So
yeah, he's
I
strong. Yeah,
hats off to him.
yeah, yeah. He's pulling one of the Turkish guys, world champion, three times world champion, Oğuzhan Koçak. Oğuzhan is a strong guy, but last a few years he hasn't been around. You don't know him?
I've seen him. I don't know him personally, but yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, you have seen him, but okay,
Hmm.
there he's gonna pull against Nuzgari, the Georgian guy that pull against
Yeah,
Rob
yeah,
Williams.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's another really.
Nuzgari is shorter guy. Probably he's a bit taller than 170 centimeter. It's like probably I would say 5'5", probably no 5'7", around 5'7"
Oh,
he is. Yeah,
mhm.
and while Ozan is your height, and the category is 231, and Ozan also has very big wins. You know, he has beaten Marcio,
Really?
and yeah, he was 189 at Zloty overalls, open class. He beat Marcio, and he has beaten Jordan Sonev. He has beaten Krasimir. He has beaten Plamen, Sasho, and some others like Tautiev.
Yeah,
He has
that's a
win.
lot of
He
that's a
is
lot of impressive names.
yeah, 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 yeah. He's also, but people are questioning if Ozan is in his best shape or not.
Yeah, I
So
don't.
yeah, so I mean it's a big question mark for everyone. So let me go
Yeah,
to the next one because you you don't know Ozan much and you don't know like
right.
his current shape. But do you have any prediction? If you have it, then tell us.
Yeah, I'll go with him. I mean, based on if he beat, I like Sasho, so if he beats Sasho, I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, but Nugo Sasho is 90 kilo. When Ozan beat him, he was 90 kilo. This is 105 kilo category.
Yeah,
And
but I'm still gonna go with him.
you still will go him?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. And Artur Makarov is pulling the Turkish guy, Ömer Kozakoğlu. Ömer Kozakoğlu won the WAF over Aydarhan, but Aydarhan actually pinned him, but a little bit elbow fouls.
yeah,
Omar won. And Ömer is also like his hand is like same like Oleg Zok, his hand and forearm. But he's
yeah,
very young. He's still in the youth category was this year, but he skipped that. He directly competed the senior category. Um, and Artur Makarov, you know Artur,
yeah,
and yeah, and like they both have gigantic hands. You understand? They have
yeah,
that, and right now they will give each other the to taste their own medicine.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Arthur based on more experience.
you will go with Arthur because of
Yeah,
yeah. You are going with your own logic. Yeah, Dimitrina Petrova versus Carolina Peterson. Do you remember Dimitrina, the
yeah,
Bulgarian girl with the hook?
yeah,
Yeah,
hmm,
and she's pulling against Carolina Peterson from Sweden, and you know her for sure.
yeah, yeah.
And
She was down in Arizona, I think, training too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And Carolina and Dimitrina, they had the WAF final in 2023 in Kazakhstan.
yeah,
Dimitrina won. And this year, Dimitrina was in 60 kilo WAF. She won, while Carolina was 65 kilo WAF. She also won.
yeah.
And so now two world champions of this year will pull for the East versus West world title
What's the
belt.
weight? What's the weight?
132. But I will tell you something. Carolina is the one that was 143, and Dimitrina was 132. And Carolina
Yeah,
is pulling in Dimitrina's weight, but she was only 135 when she won 143. So she is not really cutting any weight. Do you understand my point?
yeah. I'll go.
She
I'll
was
go with Carolina.
135 and pulled 143.
Yeah, I'll go Carolina.
Oh, you think Carolina is gonna beat her?
Yeah, I think she wants a vengeance match from 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Hmm.
In fact, it's only a year ago. Yeah,
Oh, was it?
2023.
Oh, okay. So then,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Last year, yeah. This
yeah,
year, and last year, maybe 1 year and 2 months. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, you go with Carolina. Yeah, and this one is interesting. Do you remember Betkili Oniani? This Georgian guy, tall guy with the left arm, he beat in the last event in Istanbul. He beat Artem Taino in 95 kilo world title
Oh,
match
yeah, yeah. I
with
saw
a
I
guy
saw
with
that.
the beard
Yeah,
and like very calm looking.
yeah,
While
yeah,
he's pulling, he looks at his opponent's
yeah,
eyes. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
he
like
is
that.
pulling. Yeah. He is pulling against Oleg Zok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the 95 kilo world title. Oleg is the 85 kilo world
Yeah,
champion,
I know who
and
Oleg
Betkili
is.
is the 95 kilo world champion. Right now, they are pulling for 95 kilo. So Oleg is going for his second belt if he can win, while
Yeah,
Betkili will be defending his title.
I'll go with Oleg.
You go with Oleg.
Hmm.
Yeah. In fact, 2 years ago, at the East vs West 2, they pulled, and Oleg won, but it was a war, big
Yeah,
fight. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, you think Oleg is gonna win?
yeah.
Okay, do you remember Yoshinobu Kanai?
I do. I saw the match.
Yeah. But do you remember him from the past? His
I
matches?
just I remember seeing him.
Yeah. Uh, he had some really wars with John Berzing,
Hmm.
with Tata Chings, with
Yep.
Michael Todd. Yeah.
I
And
don't
this guy
remember the
is
Michael
now.
Todd. I remember his matches with John though.
Yeah, he beat Michael Todd at Armors.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he beat, and then he was 3-3 against Rambet, but it was 2010, not the today's Rambet at 62, but it was
yeah, yeah.
48 years old. Still, it was in the conversation. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
and um, so they are playing against each other with Todd.
Gonna be- That'll be interesting.
If the match stops, trust me, it will be interesting because this Kanai guy can pull in any position, like, and you need to really dominate him, with the wrist control and everything. And I know that Todd is pulling also not with total control, but with the pure power. It's
Yeah,
almost the same way with Kanai. The only question is where is Kanai right now after all those long
yeah.
breaks?
I still got to go with Todd.
Is it because of the logic or is it because he is American?
It's because both.
Both, yeah. Okay.
I'll never root against one of my own countrymen.
Okay. Yeah.
So I got to root for them. So I'd rather root for them and be wrong than root against them and be right.
Yeah, you would feel like you're betraying.
Yeah, I wouldn't want them to root against me.
Yeah. Anyway, so here is an interesting match. It is, I think, especially interesting for you because both of these guys are shoulder pressers. Rino Masic versus Ibrahim Sagop. You remember them, Rino and Ibrahim.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ibrahim
I'm
is the
going.
guy that had a long match with Tata Chings and then he beat Chance Show and he beat Sandris. He is a shoulder presser with the beard guy, from
Yeah,
Russia. And
yeah.
and Reno Masic is the guy that he beat at our event. He beat Terence Opperman and then he beat Bacho uh, in Dubai. And
Yeah,
right
Reno's.
now they are gonna pull against each other.
Yeah, who? And where's Reno from? Italy or something?
Oh, Reno is from Croatia, and Reno is the current WAP world champion. He beat Sandris in the final.
Yeah, is she the
Um,
one that just went on and said that he's pretty sure he can beat me?
what's that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going. I go against him. Right?
You go against him?
Yeah. The poor guy must have bumped his head or something. He's like,
Oh, Reno, are you around? Okay, Andre also says that since Reno thinks Jerry would be an easy win, then Sago shouldn't be an issue either. So, yeah. Okay, so you heard about it, the Reno thinks that he would beat you.
Yeah, yeah. One of my two people sent it to me, the link where I
And
was,
he said this.
I laughed.
You laugh? Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways, yeah. So you are saying that Sago is gonna win because the guy
yeah,
is thinking that
yeah.
way
Because
about
the other
you.
guys messed in the head.
I don't know where Sago. Sago. Um, Samusha versus Vladimir Mairo. Vladimir Mairo is the guy that Travis kept calling him Alexander during the whole match,
Yeah,
and yeah, this is the guy that in I think they pull and I think Samusha won 3-1 or was it 4-1? I don't know if it. I think it was 3-1, but he was just coming back to arm wrestling after 4 or 5 years of break. And do you think that there is anyone that can beat Samusha at his weight?
no,
You don't
uh,
think?
no. He looks good.
He looks good, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. A few people came very close, like Aydarhan. It was 4-3 match. I don't know if you remember the match
yeah,
from
yep.
Kazakhstan. In the last event, Sasho also was 4-2. And yeah. So you are saying that this guy cannot beat Samusha?
No, no,
No?
no.
Okay. Okay, now it's getting more interesting, especially for you. Vitaly Laletin versus Georgi Dizerano.
uh, um,
Seriously, like all of these guys over here, like I will tell you the comments. I don't know if you are seeing, like I will just go Jerry looking freaky, Jerry looking swole, Jerry is looking real jacked, Jerry looking huge. Yeah.
nice.
So I'm just saying that like you
And
have
and and that's just me
momentum,
right now. That's just me right now. I got 2 more months.
and then we should expect 5% more
Yeah.
power at
Yep.
least.
Yeah, I've got my game plan laid out, so it's got me going up about, yeah, between 5 to 10% better.
Jerry is machine. Jerry almost looks like he's ready for Mindaugas Tarasitis. Do you know Mindaugas?
I know who he is, but
You know, right?
all,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
my focus is just on Levon.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't want any smoke with Mindaugas, who is the goat.
Yeah,
Anyways, yeah. So let's go with the Laletin and this. I don't know.
I got to go with Vitali just because I think he's on a mission and he's mad he didn't get this match.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He told me that he understood why you backed up from his match. He said that sooner or
Backed
later
out?
yeah, you will
That's not true. You know I didn't back out of that match, you jerk. Yeah, I
he,
told you, I would have did both matches,
yeah,
right? And you said no because they're 1 month apart from each other.
yeah,
I
yeah,
said I'll
yeah,
beat both. I said I'll beat both of them,
yeah,
right? I
yeah.
says I'll do
Jerry,
that one
Jerry,
and do the
Jerry,
next one.
Jerry. Laletin never said that. I'm just
Oh,
stirring
all
the
right,
pot.
all right.
Laletin never said that, and I think that you are probably the like like stylistic the worst opponent for him.
Right.
But who knows? Who knows? You know?
I
Yeah.
feel his arm is so long; it's going to enable me to get in.
So and we have never seen that. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like somebody needs to have this base.
Hmm.
They cannot build it in a few months. When after they pull like 15 years this way over pronation and then
Right.
suddenly go that way, they can, but it won't be enough. You understand?
Right.
It won't be enough. This is my opinion. So better he better go like quickly sideways and finish you,
Yeah.
because if you just catch him at the center or here, that it will be very hard for him. But
Right.
yeah, and I think that it will not be so hard for you to slip from him. Yeah,
Yeah.
because his fingers are strong in this position when somebody is getting out, not when somebody is like
Yeah.
going this way. Yeah, because your fingers are not strong when your wrist is bent and something is sliding here.
Right, right.
Whenever something is going, it's easier to catch and put pressure. But we will see. We will see. I don't know. I think that match is gonna go to strap anyways. You and Laletin, and in the strap, you better
Yeah,
hit and finish you very quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go with Vitality.
What's that?
So my prediction is Vitality.
Your prediction is Vitaly. Yeah. Okay. And Irakli Zirakashvili, Georgi Tautiev. Probably
Uh,
you don't know Georgi probably because Georgi
I know
hasn't
who he
been.
is. I saw the picture, right? And
You
so
saw the
I remember
picture.
who
Yeah,
he is. But
he's about the same height of Laletin, a little bit shorter than Laletin.
yeah,
He's 2 meters. Is taller
yeah.
than like many
But
other guys.
he's going against Irakli, right?
Irakli, yeah, and he's a top roller.
Yeah,
And
he's the one that beat John, and he trains with Levon.
who was that?
Irakli, the Levon's.
Yeah. Irakli is that guy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll go with Irakli. If he's training with Levon, I mean, you got the best training partner in the world, right? Because well, if it wasn't
Yeah,
me,
but
when
you can calculate that way because
I'm just saying.
he lost against Tatashins, he lost
Yeah.
against Ongarbev, he lost against Dadikyan while he was still training with Levan.
Okay.
So it doesn't always equal to the winning, But yeah, but he's very strong for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm still going with Irakli.
you're still going with Irakli. Yeah, okay,
Yep.
yeah, okay. Now this is probably the most interesting for you. Most. Guess which match I'm talking about.
Gennady and Michael Todd.
Yes.
Yep. Well, uh,
Okay. One second. Are we going to listen the patriotic Jerry or are we gonna listen the objective Jerry right now?
okay.
Okay.
This
Just
is
one second. I took the jacket out, the patriotic Jerry jacket out, and now you talk, and then we can listen the patriotic Jerry after.
okay. If I was to be an analyst, right?
Yeah.
Just
So
an
you are not
analyst,
Jerry right now. We are not gonna
not
keep
a
your words
fan,
against
just
you.
an analyst, right?
Yeah.
Um, I know Michael came back from an injury. I know Gennady had an injury as well, but not to the level of what Michael had.
Yeah.
And I think Michael has been making progress coming back, and he had to because he had went through a series of matches where he lost, and then came back and just beat Camille.
He
But
beat first Lamparelli
yep,
on April, and then beginning of the June he beat Lars, and then on
yep.
August 10th he beat Kamil.
But I don't think any of those guys are
Hmm.
Gennady, right?
No, for sure. But
And
is Gennady right now? After he got bicep injury,
yeah,
now it has been probably 16 months, about 16 months, and this is his first match after the surgery. While
yep,
Michael warmed up, Frank, Lars, and Kamil.
Camille, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you see? Do you think that it is possible Gennady to be ready at his first match after the injury? While Michael had 3 matches to warm up till this match. And did you see the recent photos of Michael?
Yeah.
I mean, he
Looks
doesn't look
looks
normal.
like looks like he put some size on, got big.
Huge.
You know?
I think
Yeah,
he's over 300 right now.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But still, sorry about cutting you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
no,
they are
no, no.
not
I'm just
Gennady
saying
for sure.
if I'm an analyst and looking at this
Yeah,
match, I'm looking at it as the negative side is that, like you said, Gennady hasn't had any real matches back.
yeah.
But he's training like an animal, and he's got to be practicing like one too. And I think Gennady's mindset is that he beat Devin, right? He had a war with me, right?
Hmm.
That he
Yeah,
lost.
yeah.
Um, and then so I feel like he feels like he's in contention to be in that top spots, and he's not going to want to lose it.
Yeah,
So, and then in his mind, he's already beat Michael, which he did, right? He has the
yeah,
win
yeah.
the
He
last.
beat him. He beat him 3-0 at the East versus West 2. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think this match is going to be a war, and I am nervous for Mike, where Gennady is a warrior, right? But Mike's a warrior too.
Yes,
So
more.
there's no, I mean, me and Mike had some, huge battles,
Yes,
5, 6, 7 minutes,
yeah,
and
yeah.
both of us in it to win it. But Gennady's he's a different breed, right? And
Hmm.
so I think this match is super exciting for me. And I think you put a great match together with this one.
Hmm.
And I think it's going to be tough. I think whoever wins, there's no easy win here. That it's going to come down to a war.
Hmm. 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 Yeah, but you are right about that thing that you said. None of those guys are Gennady. That's for sure. Yeah,
No, because
yeah.
he had he needed those matches. Those matches were to get reestablished and get back in the winning column. You know,
Yes, yes,
and
yes, yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Those people were good competitors, but they're not top 10, right? And so if you're going to go after top 10, and then Gennady's all his opponents over the last whatever couple of years all been top 10,
Yeah,
top 10 super heavyweights.
yeah. The thing is that like Gennady, um, like he can pull and apply pressure in almost any position. If you don't dominate him with pure power, then if he balances the match, usually it's hard to beat him. Like you really need to dominate him so much pressure that he cannot handle. And I'm sure that match will stop. That match
Oh,
will stop. Yeah,
I don't have
yeah,
any question about that match stopping. I don't
yeah.
see either one flash pinning the other.
No, no. And it will go strap for sure. And then we will see a battle. But I see Michael right now mentally well prepared. I see him like he's on a mission. Understand? Like
Yeah.
he's just yeah, and he's on a mission that like he wants to. The winner of this match is going to most likely going to pull Hermes, and then winner of that match is going to pull against the winner of you and Levan.
So I get the winner of Hermes versus the winner of that match.
Yeah, as you said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that. I love that mindset. I love that mindset. Yeah, that is how you should answer, Jerry. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. That's good. That stubbornness is the reason that you are at where you are right now, Jerry.
Yeah.
That like nobody can beat me mindset. That is
Yeah.
doesn't matter you lose or win. That should be the mindset. That is what I
Absolutely.
believe. And now I will say something, and I want you to correct me quickly instead of me correcting myself. If you beat Levan,
No if. No if. Listen, I was being polite last time and wait until you finish the sentence. But if you want me
oh,
to just
okay,
cut you
okay.
off, right? I'll cut you off. But it's I'm not putting in the time, the effort, and the energy to go over there and lose, right?
Yeah, I
Especially if
have
it's
no
over
doubt.
here. I'm
I
not
have
going to
no doubt.
disappoint. I'm not going to disappoint my country, right? We're
Yeah,
going to
so that,
show.
that 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 is the strong. I feel the same about my country.
Yep.
Like in the past, when I was dominating, wow, Europeans, like I was feeling the like all the responsibility behind me when I was arm wrestling. I kind
Yep.
of feel that you feel the same way, and and I know that you are from a generation that grew up with those Rocky movies, and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, at least this isn't match isn't on Christmas, so it's good.
Yeah, that is. So you feel like it's not only you, that it is everyone who are supporting you. So you have that. You don't feel it's like Jerry versus Levon match, but you see it's more like you representing your country and that you should be the victorious. I understand. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I see the things that way as well. That there is nothing toxic about it. Instead
Yep.
of having wars, the nations can compete in this way. Of course, after the match, we are friends. We hug each other. We shake hands, and
Yeah.
that's what. But at
I'll
the
buy him a
table,
burger and a drink after the match.
you will what? You will buy him a drink,
After I win, I'll buy him a burger and a drink.
a burger and drink. Yeah. Anyways, Jerry, let's go to the last two matches.
Yeah.
Okay, just say again. I didn't hear a clear prediction.
You
You
didn't?
were you were just thinking you were gonna get away with that, but I'm not gonna let you get away.
Yeah. Well,
But we
I
just talk about the nationalistic feelings right now. So it looks like you will have your jacket on you. What's that? 50-50, 55-45?
I think this is a 50-50 match, right? And I think that this match is going to come down to blood, sweat, and tears. And if whoever makes the mistake is the one that's going to lose. So
Yeah.
you're gonna see
Am,
uh,
am, am I am I
two.
frozen now, my photo?
Yeah, you can't see you, um, but
Is it only dark? Is it only dark
yeah,
or
yeah, it's blacked out.
okay? It's because somebody just called. I don't know why this happens when the YouTube. But anyway, so we don't have so many matches. It doesn't matter. Let it go that way. But
Yeah.
the you what do you think about the Ivan Matushenko versus Alijan Muradov?
Um, I think it's gonna. Uh,
You follow these guys closely,
yeah, well, I mean, to some extent, I've watched
but
them, right?
yeah, you watch them, right?
But I think was it Machinko, right? Uh,
Matushenko is the right now the
yeah,
defender, 115
right.
kilo
I
world.
that's what I was saying. I think that I think he's gonna win.
Matushenko is gonna beat Alijan.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's go to the last one, Devon versus Petrenko.
Um, I'm gonna go with Devin, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I think Devin's healthy. I think he's he's a little light, but he's gonna put a little weight on. But what's the weight limit there? No limit.
This is 231 world
Yeah.
title.
Okay. um, yeah, I'll go with Devin.
You go with Devon. Okay, okay.
I think Devin's just his mind is he knows how to beat and manipulate anyone.
Hmm. Anyone, including you?
No, not me.
Not you, right?
Not me at this weight. Nope.
Do you think that somehow you guys will end up pulling against each other?
Uh, not if he's smart.
Oh, not if he's smart. You would want to pull him again and avenge your loss?
Um, Listen, our paths will obviously cross. I'm always going to be friends with Devin. He's a good dude, and he's done a shit ton for the sport of arm wrestling. But again, I I think if the paths crossed, I'm confident in my ability and what I would do, and I would win. But
Mm,
I think he's going to say the same thing, right? He's going to say that he could beat me no matter what weight he was, whatever. But it just doesn't happen, right? And the one time we did have a super match with each other, the right side of the table won, right? And it was what 3-2. So
mm-hmm.
there's a makings of another match there, and I'm sure Devin's idea is that he wants me to beat Levon so that he can have a match with me, right?
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But we will see. We will see. Like everyone has some guesses about the future, but we don't know what's gonna happen with Gennady, Michael. We don't know what's gonna happen between the winner of them against Hermes. We don't know like what will be with the winner of their match against the winner of you and Levan.
Well, yeah, we do. Well, I do.
you,
Shit.
you,
But
you think,
in a perfect world, right? I
yeah.
win. I win. Then uh, whoever wins Michael and Gennady's match goes against Hermes. Then Hermes wins, and then I get my rematch with Hermes.
Would you want to pull Hermes again?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. I want him to pull a healthy Jerry because I'm sure in his mind that he thought I was healthy, but I think he knows deep down that I wasn't.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Anyways, anyways, Jerry, we finish and right now, and I will have another podcast later with Devon, and he was gonna be together with Petrenko, but Petrenko said that he will not have the internet till Sunday. Either I'm gonna postpone or I'm gonna do separately. We will see. Any message to Levan before you I let you go?
Just train hard, come in prepared, and remember, you're coming to play in my yard.
How much difference it will make?
Playing in my yard in the United
Yeah,
States,
yeah.
I'll tell you, it was absolutely electrifying to be down in Orlando and have so many United States people there, so many country people, and
Uh,
it was it was unbelievable. And I mean, you packed them in, right? There was what 1,000 people that made it in
yeah.
there,
Listen, there
and
will be more. 8 days ago, tickets were sold out.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So every
Yeah,
ticket was sold. So we had 1,000 people in there.
yeah.
The room was the room was so amazing, and it was just packed. And then the energy in there was insane. So to
Have you
bring
have
that
you ever
energy,
have you ever experienced such thing before? That kind of atmosphere in a room, a thousand
um,
people pay tickets.
I don't think I've been in a room where there's 1,000 tickets. You know, we've had multiple world championships that you've gone to, and I think there's a decent amount of people there. But I think that
No, no, no.
these
This is
these were
different.
fans.
Here, when you say world championships, those are the people who came there to compete. You understand?
I that's England. That's
Yeah,
where I was just going to have
yeah,
to say though to have 1,000 fans there. I don't
yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen 1,000 fans in the same venue, right?
yeah,
To
yeah.
have competitors there, that's a different story. They're there because they're competing and they have to be there. But to have people show up just to watch the event and have that many people, and it was just crazy. It's
Yes,
just to me, I was super excited. And then
yeah.
when you had literally the line wrapped around the building, down the hall, down the front corridor. I was like, holy shit! Luckily I don't have to wait in that line. I go right by. But it just showed that it's you did that, Engen. You made that happen. So that was amazing.
We did all together. Brick Grove Gold says, Engin, do you promise to be at the next US event? I will do my best, my friend. Most likely. Yes. Um, um, yeah, yeah, you're right. And I'm guessing next event, when you pull against Levan, there will be minimum 1,500 people, maybe 2,000 people. And that is like, when do you know what happened? Whenever, because I wasn't there, I watched the pay per view, and I look at the crowd during the pay per view. The camera turned to the crowd, and I said, I saw that that was the beginning of us becoming the mainstream sports, because the
Oh
fans
yeah,
are instead of the past events that they were just paying people to be there and cheering.
yeah.
This time fans actually bought tickets and went there to watch. And imagine the times that 5,000 people are coming to an arena to watch East versus West. You
Yeah, it's
understand?
crazy.
But it's
But
coming. It's coming. You
and
understand?
remember, England, it's not like you had 1,000 people from Florida. There were
Yeah.
people that flew in from all over the place to
Yes.
come to this meet, and it was just absolutely insane. And then everyone's just so cool, which is one of the things I love about this sport. Is
Hmm.
you know even the competitors, right? Like you're absolutely against them when you're on the table, but before and after, like Alex is just a super cool dude, and then the fans, like we did dinner with the fans and whatnot. It was so cool, and just everyone there, they make this sport 100 times better. Sure, it's about having great competitions and great competitors up there, but the fans are the ones that make this sport amazing.
Yes. 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 Of course, the excitement. Yeah. And I am telling you, the atmosphere in the upcoming King of the Table in US will be incredible. Incredible. I have no doubt. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyways, okay. Levan just sent a message. Levan says, "Engin, tell Jerry if he wants to continue arm wrestling, he better skip our next match to stay healthy." I'm joking, joking.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay, Jerry. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for your time and everything. It was
Okay.
great. It's always great to see you. And yes, you look in great shape.
Thanks.
And yeah, and I have no doubt you will be even in a greater shape. And yes, you have the advantage, home advantage, feeling at home and having the sport of near 2,000 people cheering for you. And because of that, the time zone difference, everything will be in your advantage. And I think this is going to be a very, very tough day for both of you.
That's what I'm praying for.
Yep. You take care of yourself, my friend. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank you. See you guys later.
Yeah, thank you.